day. It's a beautiful sunny day. A good day for a nice Sunday afternoon drive. And Mary and I are going to go on the road, and we're going to be doing another Name That Road. And this one will be a little bit south of here. People are so good at guessing what these roads are. I am just really impressed. There's some of those roads I think nobody would know this unless they were a mailman or a snowplow driver. But we're going to have a nice road trip today, and it'll be road trip Name That Road number 14. So I'm going to put it into gear and we'll get going. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I just heard a big clunk. I better get out and look. Gotta find out what that noise was. Uh-oh! No! Oh my God! Not Mary, I ran her over! Oh no, no wonder I was such a big clump. Oh wait, here, Zip is coming to revive you.
Zip the savior dog.
Oh, that's good. Boy, I'm just so relieved.
There we go.
Yes, so now we can do our ride. Well, Mary, we are on the road for another Name That Road, and we'll give our viewing public a few clues here. We are going south into the town of Ettrick. Beautiful day here. So our road starts in the town of Ettrick and it ends in the town of Ettrick. So we're off for our lovely Sunday afternoon drive. It's you and me, and we've got Zip in the back seat just in case, you know, we need some protection. So, you know, or maybe she'll see some kind of animals that need to be chased off the way. So here we go. All right, we are turning off of a county road that was going southeast out of Ettrick, and now we're on a town road on our way to our Name That Road candidate for the day.
Yep, and we're headed due east.
Yes, we are. So we are in the town of Ettrick, and we're headed for a road, and up ahead here we have some sandstone, it looks like. And if you hear heavy breathing, it's not me and it's not Mary, it's the dog. A Packer mailbox.
Yeah, Packer mailbox, and we've got a big, beautiful field. Nice and flat.
Yep, and it's starting to get into the fields now and start working on them.
It's getting to be that time of the year.
It is that time of year. Yeah, I said, I hadn't put our snow shovel away yet. I told my husband, I said, the moment I do it, it's going to snow. And he laughed at me. That's the way it goes. Or if I put our snow boots away, if I go and put them away for the year, I know that probably before I'm even up the stairs again, it'll be snowing.
Well, this is kind of a fun road, Nancy.
Yeah, this is.
I don't know if I've ever been on this one.
Well, it's a town road, town of Ettrick, and up here we are going to be taking a left onto our Name That Road.
Okay, we've made a left.
And we are on our mystery road, and we are headed north.
And I wonder, Nancy, that almost looks like a prairie planting on our left here.
Oh, it could be. We'll have to come back like the end of summer, I guess, and see what there's there.
Oh, and go figure what's up ahead. A curvy road sign. I guess we've never seen one of those on Name That Road, have we?
Nope. Nope, never. It's just absolutely straight.
Oh, and we've got a little bridge here. And we'll see if there's running water.
We got a little creek.
Yep, just a little bit of a creek, kind of like a feeder stream, I suppose. Wow, this is pretty flat.
Yeah, this is some nice farmland, isn't it?
Wow, a hidden road. You know, Nancy, I don't think I've ever been on this road.
No?
I don't think so.
I'll give them another clue. Where this road ends is near a locality that just about exactly 1 year ago, you and I took a road trip.
Oh, okay.
So we're kind of circling back to that location again, I guess.
And was it a History Files? Was it a...
Yes, it was. It was one of our first History File road trips. One of the first.
Oh, and this is a kind of a curvy road. The sign gave us some good advice.
Narrow bridge. You gotta pull in your breath when we go over here.
There we go.
And I just got back from visiting my in-laws down in central Illinois, and I'll tell you what they don't sell a lot down there are those squiggle and road signs that show there's going to be a curve or a curvy road.
Or a steep hill?
Yep, none of those. They must make all their money on those kind of signs up here. Nope, here we got a squiggle again. Yeah, everything down there in that part of Illinois, which is absolutely flat, is laid out in nice, orderly
grids, isn't it?
In grids, mile grids, yeah.
So that's like kind of like in Chippewa County.
If it's flat, yeah.
Yeah, it seems like once you get out of the driftless area, everything's done on the mile. Due north.
Due north. And one is on top of this fence post here. A tin can. Okay.
And we're gonna take a picture of the tin can so you all know it, because this is kind of a quiet little drive.
Yeah.
Here's a tin can.
So I wonder why that's on there.
To keep the top of the can from the top of the post from getting wet and deteriorating.
Ah, okay. There is a reason.
Yes.
That's cool. Nice to know.
It's one of them super secret fencing tricks.
Well, I never knew that.
Yep. And most of the folks that'll do that have put in an untreated post.
Yeah.
So they're a little bit more susceptible to deterioration.
Yep.
Oh, it looks like we've got a little bit of a marsh that was burned.
Yeah.
You can tell it's kind of dark right there, but that's not going to be dark for long, folks. That's going to turn
up.
And it goes fast, super fast.
Oh, there's dandelions are coming out.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
I don't think those are dandelions.
No?
Nope, they're something else.
I thought I was starting to see some dandelions.
Oh, I bet you this is a wet mesic prairie planting. That's why they burned it.
Oh.
So it would have been an early prairie plant, I think, that we saw. Oh, we've got some cool buildings. Old barns. Seems like there's lots of old barns.
Back in here, yeah. Because we're going up the coulee, so it's going to start getting a little narrower.
And we're getting more snaky, it looks like, too.
Another squiggle sign.
And what a nice day to take a drive.
Oh, it's a beautiful day.
You know, and what an adventure. I've never been on this road, and I'm not kidding you.
Huh. Well, good.
It's hard to believe. It's hard to believe with all the years that I've traveled in Trempealeau County.
I know it.
That there would be a road that I have not actually been on. How did you find this one?
Oh, I've known this since high school. You know, high school. I think we went out on this road in high school. I don't even think it was paved back then, or at least not the hill part.
So this is, I don't think, a road that you would have been, you know, involved in like drag racing your vehicle.
No, I never drove anything that was that fast, I'm afraid.
And now the valley seems to really be pinching up a little bit.
Well, that's what they do, don't they?
Yes, they do. They start out nice and wide and fertile, and then they eventually get kind of spongy and wet and climb
a little narrower and a little narrower.
And then, of course, there's always the fun up part, right?
And then we start going up.
Now we're kind of back into the trees.
And so far we haven't had any wildlife running in front of us. That's unusual.
No, I think that's because we used up all of our wildlife tokens at one other drive.
Oh.
Between the deer and the turkeys,
yep,
and the squirrels.
And the kitty cats that are out hunting
yep,
the ditches.
Oh, we've got some dangerous driveways.
We got some happy cattle up there.
We do.
Want me to put them in the window?
Yeah, I'll see if I can shoot past you. Got the ones kind of up on the hill. Yeah, look at that. Comfortable cows on a pretty steep slope.
Yeah.
They do all right.
They're enjoying the sun, aren't they?
Yeah, I've never really seen a cow roll down a hill.
No.
I've seen tractor hay wagons tip over and chopper boxes tip over,
but not usually cattle.
No, they're pretty. They're pretty. The 4-wheel drive girls.
They're stable.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that dancing cows. I'm trying to shoot that direction.
Okay, we're almost to the top of the road here.
Almost to the top of the hill. And we're going up. This is another one of them steep ones. Woo! Oh, wow. And look at it. And just as fast as we're on the top, we're headed back down.
Now we're back down again.
And now we're kind of swinging in that northeast type of a direction. Wow, this drops off.
Yeah, and I'm sure back in the 60s that this hill was not, it was gravel. And I remember coming over here one time when there were big ditches down the road too. It was not easy.
Oh, from like a rainstorm or what have you?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a pretty challenging. I wouldn't want to come down this with a school bus on ice.
No, it's very improved now, isn't it? You don't need to worry about coming out here on a drive. You'll survive.
Well, especially now that we're going into summer.
Yeah.
We can get through the next few weeks without another snowstorm or ice storm, Nancy. We should have her licked.
I hope so. Because now everybody's in that spring mindset.
Oh, everybody's itching. I see machinery starting to get moved around. And that gives us a little bit of a plug for farm safety.
That's right. They've got a right to be out there too, don't they?
Yep, and if you want to eat, drive slow, pay attention, because farm machinery does not travel, although 53 is supposed to be 55 miles an hour. Since they repaved it, it seems to be about 60 to 65.
Well, everybody's in a hurry, Mary.
Yeah, we got to slow her down. If we've learned anything in the past year, is slow down.
And there is an art to slow driving, isn't there?
There is. There is.
You get to take in to see a little bit more of the county that way. Otherwise, you miss a lot when you're zipping by at 70 miles an hour.
That's right. And now we're back down. It looks like towards the bottom.
Yeah, there's a road that goes off to the right, but you stay on this one, which goes to the left.
Yep, we're going to veer left here now. Oh, and see now again the soil types are different down here too. Headed for that little more that wet. So then this has got to drain north.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, there's not too many places where the water runs north.
No, I suppose not.
The Fox River runs north, doesn't it?
Yes. Oh, yeah. There's several that go. Depends on where they come out in, I guess.
Yep, and then look at how this opens up into such nice ag land.
Yep. Now there are dandelions on that.
Yes, in that hayfield there's dandelions.
Yep.
That's nice to see because that's early snacks for the bees, isn't it?
Yeah, for pollinators. It's a great source of pollen, which is like pure protein, and pollinators, that's like their baby food. That they feed their larvae and that, so they develop. It's also can produce some nectar too. So
okay.
I like dandelions. You know, people that run around trying to get rid of them. You know, it's an airborne seed, folks.
Yeah, and they can reproduce. And you know, if they're in like a hayfield, you know, people get all antsy and want to spray them out. But you know, they've got the relative feed value of corn silage.
And they have that long taproot.
Yeah, which brings up a lot of micronutrients from the subsoil. So, you know, they're not that bad.
No, we should relax and appreciate them, enjoy them.
Well, and people make wine out of them too, I guess.
Yeah, that's right, dandelion wine. And they eat the greens too.
Yes, just like salad.
Yeah.
And this kind of looks like this is a prairie planting over on our right, and
yeah, or a CRP or something, maybe.
Yeah. Well, this is a pretty drive, Nancy.
Yeah, this is something that anybody can do. I mean, you don't have to have a four-wheel drive truck to make it.
And remember, whenever we do a Name That Road, you can always go all the way through.
Right. We do not dead end you someplace where you have to get jacked around and go back again. Oh, we're coming up here. We're getting pretty close to our reveal.
That's right. Look at that.
So if you're watching this right now, you better start making your guesses. Oh, I bet that is, you know, blah, blah, blah road.
Yeah, we've got some older buildings, and in the distance, we've even got a church steeple.
Okay, well, boy, that ought to be a dead giveaway, huh?
There's a church steeple. It's a beautiful church steeple, too. I'm trying to zoom in on it. If we slow down right up here, just past here, and I'll see if I can shoot it past you.
Yeah, there it is. Here, let me get past these trees. There it is.
Okay, there is our church steeple.
And here in about a minute, we're going to come to the stop sign, and we will reveal the name of our Name That Road. And we'll give you another clue. It's a Norwegian name.
Norwegians!
Yeah, so that really ought to...
Don't they have a holiday coming up here pretty quick?
What is it, May 17th? Isn't that Saint Mai?
Saint Mai?
Something like that. I know I don't say it right.
I don't know how to speak Norwegian.
Okay, here we are.
We are at our, and I'm going to go like this.
Our reveal.
Okay, we're going to stay because the signs are close together. And here is our stop sign, Nancy.
And it is Ragnes Cooley Road. And we are coming out on County C.
County Highway C, east of Ettrick.
And we're going to take a left here, and we're going to be going by a little village that we drove by about a year ago this time and looked at.
Yes, with some cool buildings.
Yeah.
And then we'll get a better shot of that church. I think I took pictures here.
I'm pretty sure we did, because we talked about there's another church behind us, and there had been a theological dispute that resulted in many Norwegian communities, Lutheran communities, having two churches.
Well, and I think Olin and I, maybe it was the other church. Olin and I did a anniversary celebration at one of these churches. Yeah, and they did a really cool balloon reveal, or balloon, you know, where they let the balloons off, and it was very nice.
You don't mean that you were up in a balloon?
No,
Okay.
They wouldn't let me go up in a balloon.
Oh, why not?
I don't know.
You're going to jump out or something?
We're going to have to talk to Derek, our new studio director, and see if he can, you know, after we get that trip to Poland and our new bus.
Yeah. We've got a wish list, all right.
There we go. What a beautiful church. Did you catch the name?
Well, I know what it is. It's Lutheran Church, and I'm going to come around to the front. We'll catch the sign.
Okay. You know, they're built so well.
Beautiful, aren't they?
You know, and I know there's been additions on as the times have changed.
Yeah.
But, you know, our folks really do take good care of their churches. And it doesn't matter what religion.
It's a lot of upkeep, believe me.
Yes.
All right, let's see. I guess you're going to have to get out if you want to get that sign.
I'll get it from behind. As you pull ahead, I'll look over my shoulder.
All right, if you can.
Faith Lutheran.
Okay, Faith Lutheran.
Yeah. I'll do like that. Because we kind of got it going in too.
Yeah.
What a beautiful church.
And now as we're continuing west on County C, as in catastrophe.
And they had a catastrophe down here a few years back with that big tornado.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Oh, that's been more than a few years.
Yeah,
that was in the 90s.
That's quite a while. Oh, time flies.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know if it was an actual tornado, but it was a bunch of those straight line winds.
Well, sometimes that's even worse than a tornado.
Yes, and it took out hundreds of acres of woods in this neighborhood, from like Beach's Corner all the way back towards the Melrose.
Behind us.
Yes.
Yeah. If you stayed on County C here, it comes out just a little bit north of Melrose. And right now we are coming down to a junction with County S, like in Snake, and we are in the little metropolis of Hague. Remember last year we came over here?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
The little unincorporation.
Yeah.
Where's the sign? There we
There's
go.
Hague.
There's Hague.
So you have a choice. You can go to Ettrick or we can go to Hague.
And it's got some really cool structures.
Yeah, there's the old store. And just like some of the other little towns that we've talked about, this is, what are you going to call it, a remnant community.
Yeah.
It had a school and a store and probably had a blacksmith shop or maybe a creamery. I don't know.
They had a big feed mill for a long time.
That's right.
And Hague Milling is still in operation.
Yeah.
But now they're out on Highway 53.
Yeah, they're just not in Hague. Well, I hope everybody that was watching this, I bet there's some people there that guessed what the road was.
And hopefully you enjoyed our tour on Name That Road.
Number 14.
Number 14. We're racking them up, aren't we?
Pretty soon we're going to run out. We'll have to start going to other counties, I guess.
I think we still have a few more to go, Miss Nancy.
You think so?
I think so.
We haven't run out yet? Okay.
You just never quite know what you're going to see when you're driving around.
And if you don't see wildlife, at least you see
domestic life.
Yeah.
Little goats. They look so happy. And Zip sure likes looking at them.
Zip's happy now.
There we go.
That made the whole drive worth it.